What's happening, everyone? I'm Timmy Foodie. Today we're going to be cooking an awesome Big Mac sandwich. Now what I'm going to do really is just kind of give you the ingredients that I use to make my Big Mac sauce initially, and the rest is just up to you really. I mean, this burger's that I'm cooking here, it's just salt, pepper, obviously nice good grass-fed beef, salt, pepper, and a little splash of Worcestershire sauce, and that's it. Super delicious. That's just doing its thing and cooking off really gently now. I've got a bit of colour on top of the burgers that they're doing their thing. I'm using this really nice soft white bread which I've just sliced in these little disc shapes that are about the size that these burgers are going to cook down to. And these burgers started about an inch diameter, well, about an inch and a half or so diameter bigger. So because they shrink when they cook, and I want them to be all consistent size for this. So this stuff I'm just going to fry off in this pan and get a bit crispy. I might put it in the toaster, but we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, first off, the Big Mac sauce. So this is the main thing, so pay attention to what I'm doing here. So what I'm going to do, well, what I've already done, because you need to kind of let it sit for a bit and develop a bit of flavour, but the main thing is we're going to need mayonnaise, mustard, a bit of white pepper, some garlic powder, some celery salt or some onion salt, whichever you can get, a bit of sweet paprika, a tiny little bit of turmeric, whatever you want to call it, and then some kind of gherkin relish if you can get it. If not, you can buy some pickles, like bread and butter pickles, and just dice them up and chuck them in instead. But this stuff adds a nice little sweetness, so I quite like it. So, and then a bit of pepper and a little pinch of salt, and that's all you need to put in it really. So it's mostly mayonnaise, so let's say 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. You probably want to do about 2 to 3 teaspoons of mustard, and then equal like half a teaspoon paprika, half a teaspoon white pepper, half a teaspoon garlic powder, half a teaspoon celery salt or onion powder, literally a pinch of turmeric, that's all you need. It's just to help give it that yellow colour, and then probably like 2 to 3 teaspoons of the gherkin relish. And then it depends how relishy you want it really. And then once you've done that, just put this away. Once you've done that, just mix it all up. Give it a good stir, really make sure all the spices are mixed through into it properly, and then pop it in the fridge, give it an hour or so just to develop some flavour, and that's kind of it really. It's super simple. You can add a bit of spiciness to it if you want to add some chili or some like that Japanese togarashi pepper that I use quite a lot. But yeah, it's super delicious little sauce. So that's my kind of approximation of a Big Mac sauce, and it kind of does smell a bit like a Big Mac sauce. So yeah, there we go. So that's that. So give that a go and then try making your own Big Mac. I'm doing a sandwich form because I'm trying to minimise the amount of bread I'm eating. So, and I think it's going to look quite cool as well. So we'll see how that goes. So we're just going to finish off cooking these burgers, then we're going to build the thing up, and then we'll be right back doing that. Okay, so here we go. Burgers have been cooked in the oven just to keep warm. I put a bit of cheese on them just to melt over them ever so slightly. They're looking all gorgeous. We've got our bread just here, as you can see on our little close-up camera. So what we're going to do, now I probably should have checked the exact build for a McDonald's jobby, what's it called, Big Mac, but we're just going to, I'm just going to go with sauce. Thank you for beeping at me. Big Mac sauce on the base, looking nice and delicious. Let's have a little splodge that comes out the front, shall we, when we put the burger on it, because that is always nice. Then I reckon I'm going to do pickles, super delicious pickles, 3 on the bottom. Very nice. Next burger number 1. I've lost my spatula, bollocks. I'll just use a fork. So, oh, we've got some stringy cheese going. That's gonna go just on there like that. Awesome. Look at that, super delicious. Then we're gonna do, now I once wondered whether the middle thing's got a bit of sauce on either side, so I'm going to put a bit of sauce either side. So on this one we're going to just do, this is going to be the bottom edge and we'll do the top in a second. So a bit of that, then we're going to get our lettuce. I'll just whack to the mic then, I do apologise. Now with this shredded lettuce, it's quite hard to get to stay still in one place, but it is shredded lettuce on the, if I can say it, it is shredded lettuce on the burger, so we'll continue with that. Try and keep it as close as we can. Super awesome. How much lettuce to put in is just another matter. I mean, you know, it will squish down, so you can pile it up a bit like you're seeing here. And then face down for the middle section, like that, and then you can kind of tuck the lettuce in a bit, maybe give it a little bit of squish down, a little rogue piece there. It's not flat at all, but anyway, never mind. You might prop it up with some bit more lettuce. It's always hard to get these things looking pretty. Okay, then we're going to do another little dollop of sauce on the top bit now. Super delicious Big Mac sauce. Probably losing lettuce from the middle layer, but never mind. Awesome. Grab my... Oh, now hang on, pickles. Yeah, pickles. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Very nice, very nice. I kind of feel like a little extra dollop of sauce there might be nice, and we'll get a bit of a ooze going in a minute, I think. Yeah, that Big Mac sauce is good. It's that mustard, I think. It just makes it taste delicious. Oh fuck, I flipped the burger. Oh my god. This is why we should have had the spatula. So, next step, burger on. Let's find a nice front edge. Oh, we had a drip. Look at that. Then we're going to do a final little sauce layer on here. Super delicious. Okay, and then a little final bit of lettuce on top. Hopefully we're not going to be too high for the shot that I've set up, but anyway, maybe we will. This shredded lettuce never wants to stay still. It's quite a trick to get it to stick on the fucking burger. Look at that bit. Rogue. Get, oh yeah, little fucker. Okay. Very nice, very nice. And then we're going to put the top section on now. Nice, gooey, oozy, drippy deliciousness. So, let's clean some of this lettuce away. There we go. I mean, look at that thing. There is my delicious, let's get this bigger rogue lettuce back in, little bastard, get in there you fucker. Yeah, so there it is, my delicious Big Mac inspired sandwich, almost like a club sandwich really. Super kind of crunchy, but you know, soft in the middle, toasted bread with a little bit of butter through it. Make it a bit easier to eat and probably hold together a little bit nicer as well. So I could try and do some form of cross section, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I mean, that is looking pretty damn good, although I've kind of made it pretty just that way, but anyway, what are you going to do? So yeah, awesome. So let's try a cross section. Again, I've made it too bloody big. This is the problem when you go a bit extravagant. Let's just try a squash. Yeah. When you go a bit too extravagant with this stuff and go big, it becomes impossible to eat. But we managed a nice cross section, so here we go. Let's just open that out for you. Super awesome Big Mac. Slight hint of pinkness in the meat. Super perfect. Homemade Big Mac sauce, homemade pickles, nice shredded lettuce, which is just like a cos lettuce. Super nice fresh white bread, which is a bit naughty, but you know, you only live once. And there we have it. Super awesome Big Mac sandwich, club sandwich, I guess. So yeah, there we go. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back soon for another delicious recipe. I've got about 3 or 4 other recipes that I've done but not edited yet, so we'll get those up soon. But this is just a nice little quick and I thought I'd just fancy doing. So because I just wanted to make my own Big Mac sauce recipe, which is mainly the whole point of this video. So give that a go and then try it on whatever you want really. So it'd be great in sandwiches with like chicken and stuff as well. So yeah, awesome. There we go. I'm gonna have a bite and then we'll be back very soon. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Right, cheers everyone.